Alright, let's buy some more magic beans. And after I do that, I'll be down to 40 rupees. Well, actually, I assume I'll be down to 40 rupees if I don't collect any more rupees right now. Well, there are some rupees in the water that I didn't collect yet, so I guess maybe I'll use those. Oh, there's that red rupee I was looking for. So that means I'll be down to 62 rupees once I buy the magic beans that are worth 80 rupees. And after I do that, I'm going to have to go far and wide to get some more rupees, so that way I could buy the last of this guy's stock. Legendary magic beans, huh? What's so legendary about them? 80 rupees for one piece. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go search far and wide to get some more rupees. See you in a second. Okay, I'm back to 200 rupees, courtesy of those purple rupees I got over at Goron City. So now I have enough rupees to buy the last two magic bean pots. Okay, this one costs 90 rupees, and the last one costs 100 rupees, which will leave me with just 10 rupees. But that's okay, because, well, it's not like rupees are scarce in this game, so I can easily get more rupees in no time. Okay, does he say anything else now that he's out of stock? These beans are not for sale. Okay, I hope it's not the same ones he's been selling me, otherwise, I hate to be him. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this random cuckoo over here because I need this, that way I can get a piece of heart that's in the area. Now, you may have seen that piece of heart a few times while I was going back and forth within this area, but during that time, I didn't want to get it quite yet because I was just focused on getting all those magic bean pots. Yeah, you can see the piece of heart right over there. Alright, make a left turn here, jump across this pit, or gap, or whatever you want to call it. And here's where it starts getting a bit more complicated. Well, in my opinion, that is. Okay, glide across here, then drop the cuckoo right as you get to the edge of the platform, or whatever you want to call it. Jump across here. And there you have it. You got yourself a piece of hearts. Okay, now I'm going to grab the cuckoo again because there's another piece of heart that's further up the river. Although getting to this one might take a few tries because you have to throw the cuckoo up that ledge over there, and hopefully it stays there long enough for you to pick it up again. Alright, let's see if I can try and pick it up. Alright, there we go. Alright, one more time. Alright, let's see if I'm able to pick it up. Come on, pick... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't see the grab icon flash on the screen, so yeah, I was starting to panic just a little bit, because what has to happen is the grab icon doesn't show up at all, and then I have to chase the cuckoo all around the place, and then sometimes it flies back to where it was originally at. But good thing that didn't happen this time. Okay, position yourself over here, and then glide across, and there you go. You got yourself another piece of hearts. Okay, I have no further use for the cuckoo, so I'm moving on. Okay, it's nighttime, so that means there's a gold Skulltula on the ladder here, so I'm just going to kill it real quick, and then we'll really move on. Alright, there we go. Okay, where we're going next is a place called Zora's Domain. So what you want to do is, you want to position yourself over here, take out your Ocarina, and play Zelda's Lullaby. And upon doing that, the waterfall will open up, revealing the entrance to Zora's Domain. Note that you have to do this every time you want to enter Zora's Domain. Why? Well, my guess is to keep unwanted guests out, since, in my opinion, I guess Zora's Domain is kind of a sacred place. Wow, morning already? Did I really spend so much time in Zora's River? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, here we are, Zora's Domain. Now, there are quite a few things I want to do here before I get to what I really want to do. And one of them involves getting yet another piece of heart. Okay, so how to get that piece of heart? I want to light up some of the torches that are in the area. Well, I don't think that one over there counts, but I'm just going to light it up anyway. But for me to do that, I have to light my Deku Stick on fire using the torches over here. Okay, let's see what this sign says. King Zora's throne room. Okay, here's the big guy himself, so let's see what he has to say. Okay, he's worried about someone called Princess Rudo. We'll take care of his problem in a little bit. Okay, take out my Deku Stick. Light it on fire, and light up that unlit torch down there. Okay, that one's going to stay lit permanently. Okay, as soon as this torch gets lit, I'm going to douse my Deku Stick and then light it up again because, well, if I do this way, then I'll have enough time to light up all the other torches because, well, had I chosen to keep my Deku Stick lit using the first torch, I don't know if I'll have enough time to light up all the other torches, and if my Deku Stick burns out, then, yeah, all the torches I'm currently lighting up, they're all going to go out. Okay, just be sure you don't fall into the water where it starts to get a little deep, otherwise your Deku Stick's going to get doused. Okay, there we go. One of the more easier pieces of heart to get. in the game. Although there might be other easy pieces of hard to get in this game, but I consider this one to be easy. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to that area, and I'm going to have to release one of my fairies because I have to capture a fish that's over there. Well, that's okay because I still have one more fairy in reserve. Okay, why am I capturing the fish? Well, it's for something later. Okay, let's see if I can try and grab one of these things. Come on, come here. Come here. Alright, there we go. Now, just like with Goron City, there's also a shop here, so I'm just going to check out the shop real quick. But first, let's see what's inside of these pots. Oh, a blue rupee. Okay, I could definitely use that. Alright, what do we have inside of here? Okay, looks like it's all the essentials. Deku sticks, a fish for 200 rupees? That's ridiculous. And here's the Zora tunic. Well, obviously I can't buy that because, well, that's meant for an adult. And besides, I'm getting one for free later on, so yeah, I'm not going to bother buying Zora tunic, even if I can. Now, make sure you have 20 rupees on you because you're about to play a minigame that costs 20 rupees. Now, this minigame, it is mandatory for you to play it so that way you can move on with the game. Yeah, it's one of those rare instances where you absolutely have to play a minigame. Okay, and it all starts when you talk to this Zora over here. Okay, a diving minigame. So, what's going to happen is, this Zora is going to throw 5 blue rupees down the waterfall, and I have to collect all of them before time runs out. Okay, they seem pretty close together, so yeah, this should be pretty easy. Alright, there we go, got one right off the bat. Yeah, this is a pretty easy minigame. You shouldn't have any problems with this minigame, unless of course you're dolling around for some reason. Alright, how much do I have left? Okay, only 2. Alright, hopefully I get it before time runs out. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Okay, one more left. And there we go. Yeah, I got it with half time left. Okay, I'm just going to take that little shortcut over there because it's going to get me back to the top a little bit quicker. Yeah, what tends to happen is, I guess maybe Link goes all around in certain places, and I guess I just don't get the rupees at all. But that hasn't happened to me as of late. But hey, at least the good thing is I got to keep all those rupees, so that way my wallet isn't completely empty. Okay, so that's Zora. He's going to give me something called the Silver Scale. And what it does is, it will allow you to dive deeper in the water than before. Normally, you can only dive 3 meters down. Yes, it is meters. But thanks to the Silver Scale, you can now dive 6 meters down. Yeah, you have to do this minigame because, yeah, you absolutely have to have the Silver Scale so that way you could do the next dungeon. Okay, now I'm going to use the Silver Scale right now. Okay, I'm going to use it so that way I can exit out that opening over there because, yeah, I absolutely have to do this if I want to get to the next dungeon. Okay, and going through here will lead me to Lake Hylia. Okay, there's a bottle down there, so let me see if I can try and grab it. Watch out. It's a freaking bottle. What are you so scared about? Okay, I'd love to see your reaction if you came face to face with a crocodile. Oh yeah, check out the description. Put something inside and use it with C. What? Something's already inside? Yeah, I always find that to be kind of funny. Oh yeah, sometimes I'm a bit disoriented when it comes to going out of that exit because, well, I guess maybe the camera isn't really with me. Okay, let's get back to dry land and take a look at what's inside of that bottle. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's equip it. Okay, it's a letter, so let's see what this letter has to say. Yes, we already know that because it was already said. Help me, I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Ruto. P.S. Don't tell my father. Well, King Zora was wondering what happened to someone called Princess Ruto, so yeah, let's show him this letter and see what he has to say about it. Yeah, you absolutely have to do this so that way you could get to the next dungeon. Also, food for thoughts, how did that bottle get over to Lake Hylia? Did it just float all the way there? Because, yeah, it's very strange how a bottle can go in that long distance. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Well, yeah, maybe something happened. Lord Jabu Jabu would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. Okay, according to King Zora, looks like Ganondorf came here. Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. I guess Jabu Jabu knows evil when he sees it. Well, if this Princess Ruto's inside of Jabu Jabu, then odds are maybe Jabu Jabu was trying to protect Ruto. Okay, I'm gonna keep the bottles since, well, yeah, bottles are pretty valuable to me. Okay, I'm just gonna move aside so that way I could get access to the back area. And look how slow he's moving. Come on, could you be any slower? Gee, this guy's about as slow as those sloths from Zootopia. Well, I'll give him one thing. At least he doesn't talk slow. Come on already, I'm losing my patience. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna re-equip my bombs because I am going to use it in a matter of seconds. Okay, so that pathway that just opened up, that's going to take me to an area called Zora's Fountain. And that's where the next dungeon is. Yeah. I was talking about someone named Jabu Jabu, and yeah, I'm going to go inside of him because, yes, that is the next dungeon. Yeah, pretty unusual area for a dungeon. But I'm not going to go inside of him quite yet because there are a couple of things I want to do here at Zora's Fountain. First off, there's a gold Skulltula that I'm going to collect, and also there's a fairy fountain in the area where I'm going to get another spell. Okay, the gold Skulltula is within that tree over there. You can get that gold Skulltula whenever you want to. It doesn't even have to be nighttime. Okay, I believe I know where that gold Skulltula is going to fall, so I don't have to worry about taking damage. Alright, there it is. Alright, line myself up, and go. Okay, now I want to plant the bomb in between these boulders, which will blow up the wall, as well as the boulder that's over to the right. As for this boulder that survived, well, why didn't it get blown up? Well, you'll find that out later. Okay, the third Great Fairy Fountain. Okay, so I'm going to get a spell called Pharaoh's Wind. So, what it does is, when you're inside of a dungeon, you can use it to create a warp point. Then when you use it again, you have the option of going back to where you created the warp point, or dispel it and create another one. Personally, I don't really use Pharaoh's Wind too much since I don't think the dungeons are really all that long. Okay, we get it. You're trying to seduce us. Now, I will admit, I am going to use Pharaoh's Wind later on in the game, so that way, getting out of dungeons will be a little bit easier because, yeah, I am going to do a lot of backtracking once I'm done with Jabu Jabu's belly. Yeah, Pharaoh's Wind does consume quite a bit of magic, which is why I don't really use it that much. I only use it when I absolutely have to. And you better believe I'm going to go back to Jabu Jabu's belly later on because, yeah, maybe there's some things that I want to get that I couldn't get on my first trip since I probably don't have the right materials. Okay, the scriber's telling me what I just told you already. Yeah, way to repeat myself. Okay, you can only use Pharaoh's Wind inside of dungeons that only have dungeon maps. Does Ganondorf's castle count? I'm not too sure because there's no dungeon map there, so yeah, I'm not too sure. Okay, still have a little bit of time left, so I guess I could make my way inside of Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Okay, now that fish I put in my bottle, yeah, I need that fish that way Jabu Jabu could open his mouth and I can enter inside of him. Yeah, I'm going inside of a giant fish, but I'm not going to die. Good thing too, otherwise I don't think I could actually do anything. Okay, I didn't realize the water over here was deep. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see how deep the water is, because sometimes it's knee length and sometimes you just sink. Okay, let's deposit the fish, and then Jabu Jabu's going to open up. And then he's going to suck me inside of him like he's a vacuum cleaner. Oh no! But don't worry, I'm not dead. I'm still moving around. Alright, here we are, inside of Jabu Jabu's belly. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do here. But it looks like I don't have a whole lot of time left to get started here, so I'm just going to start this place next time. So join me then for more action.